The Fresno housing market cooled through June 2026, with homes taking nearly twice as long to sell compared to last year. Well, welcome back to the channel. Hi everyone, I'm Rufi Alday, and today the Fresno housing market just gave up some of the latest and clearest data we've seen all year. And if you're thinking about buying or selling or relocating here to the Central Valley, especially Fresno, California, the next 10 minutes could change your timeline completely. Here's the headline number. Homes in Fresno are now taking 43 days. Last year this time, only 22 days. That's not just a small shift, that's nearly double. And that one number tells us almost everything about where this market is headed. Let me walk you through the full picture and process. So before the numbers, I need to hear from you. Hey, are you a buyer or a seller in the Fresno market right now? And where are you located? Are you already in Fresno, or are you relocating from somewhere else, like the Bay Area, San Francisco, San Jose, Oakland, Mountain View, or are you from Southern California, Los Angeles, Orange County, Sacramento, or somewhere else in the Central Valley? Drop in the comments below, buyer or seller, plus your city. We read comments every time here on YouTube, and it helps me tailor the rest of the series, what you actually need and want from us as a YouTube channel. So the June 2000 data breakdown. As of June 2026, the median home price here in Fresno, California is around $405,000, flat year over year. Let's get into the actual numbers. The median sales price in Fresno, right around $405,000. That's essentially flat compared to about a year ago, down less than 1/10%. The average home value, according to Zillow, is about $391,000, up slightly. Price per square foot, around $252 per square foot, down almost 3% year over year. And here's the number that matters the most. Homes sold in May, 976. That's actually up from 910 the year before. So sales volume is actually up. Prices are basically flat, but time on market is way up, almost double like we talked about. What does that combination tell us? More homes are selling, but buyers are taking their time, negotiating harder, and not rushing into bidding wars like they did a year or 2 years ago. Why days on market are rising? Well, the days on market in Fresno rose because buyer urgency dropped dramatically, even as more homes came onto the market, giving buyers more selection and more time to negotiate. So why did the days on market nearly double? Well, a few things are happening at once. First, inventory. More homes are coming onto the market than we saw last year. More choices means less pressure to jump on the first house you see. Number two, buyers are getting pickier. When you only have 2 or 3 homes to choose from, you settle. When you have 10, you'll wait for the right one. And number three, the competition per listing has also cooled. We were averaging 2 offers per home right now. That's somewhat competitive, not the 5, 6, or even 7 offer bidding wars we saw a couple years back. None of this means the market is crashing. It means that the market is normalizing, bouncing, and for buyers, that's generally good news. Now for buyers, what does this all mean like right now? Buyers in Fresno, California now have more time to negotiate inspections, closing costs, price, and instead of waiving contingency to compete, if you're a buyer, here's your window. You have more time to think. You have more room to negotiate. Inspections, closing costs, even price. You're not being forced to waive contingencies just to compete. And if you're relocating from the Bay Area, Los Angeles, or Sacramento, and a lot of people are, Fresno is still one of the biggest value gaps in the state of California. New constructions around here runs around $590,000, $598,000 on average. That sounds like a lot until you compare it to what the same budget gets you in San Francisco, Los Angeles, or Sacramento. Families are coming here for the same reasons every time. More space, better affordability, strong schools, and a slower pace of life without giving access to the mountains, the coast, or a Bay Area for work trips. For sellers, should you list now or wait? Well, the sellers in Fresno can still get strong offers, but pricing accurately and preparing the home well now matters more than it did a year ago. If you're a seller, I wouldn't sugarcoat it. This isn't a market where any listing itself can sell in a weekend, but it's still a healthy market. Homes are selling. Volume is up. What's changed is that buyers are doing their homework. They're comparing your listing to 5 others down the street. That means pricing accurately from day one matters enormously. Overpriced, and you'll sit past that 43-day average and still looking to sell. Presentation also matters. Photos, minor repairs, curb appeal. The homes that still are moving really quickly are the ones that show well, are priced current to the data, and not to what the market was doing 2 years ago. So why people are moving to Fresno, California? Fresno continues to draw buyers relocating like San Francisco, Los Angeles, and Sacramento due to affordability or lack thereof, and quality of life. Here's something interesting in the migration data. The buyers searching to move into Fresno are overwhelmingly coming from San Francisco, followed by Los Angeles, then Sacramento. Meanwhile, a good number of current Fresno homeowners are also looking at cities like San Luis Obispo, Las Vegas, and Phoenix. So there's movement in both directions, but the story that keeps repeating itself is the same one. People trading a smaller, more expensive home on the coast for more space, more affordability, more peace here in the Central Valley. If you're one of those people watching this from Palo Alto, Mountain View, Sacramento, or LA, this data is actually why so many people are making that move right now instead of waiting. So your next move. So where does that leave you? Comment below. A, I'm buying in Fresno in the next 60 days. B, I'm selling. I want to list soon. C, I'm relocating from another city and still researching. Or D, just watching the market for now. Well, tell me your letter, A, B, C, or D, and tell me what's holding you back. Financing, timing, not knowing the right neighborhood, or just market uncertainty. We'll respond personally to as many as we possibly can in the comments. And so here's the bottom line on the Fresno housing market through June 30th, 2026. Prices are stable, sale volume is up, days on market is up, buyers have more leverage than they've had in the last 2 years, and sellers who price and prepare correctly are still closing strong. If you're serious about buying, selling, or relocating to Fresno in the next 90 days, let's talk. Here's my contact information below. So be sure to like this video if it's helped. Subscribe for our weekly market updates. I typically launch them Tuesday and Saturday. And like I mentioned, welcome to the Central Valley. We're glad to help you. We've been doing it for over 20 years. And we are not here to sell you anything. We want you comfortable in the process of purchasing, selling, buying, relocating in the Central Valley. I've lived here since 1985 in Clovis. Absolutely love it. And the Central Valley. God bless you. Look forward to help you out in any way we possibly can. God bless.